Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Frostpunk. We must research beacon stereoscopic lens. Oops. I thought they were just gonna give me the storm thing. Do we want to go? We definitely want to knock down discontent with our patrol. We have people overtime working right now. Closed at this time of day, that's fine. We should probably boost our steel production since we're kind of running up against the edge there. You guys are coming back. These guys are still out exploring. They're coming. They'll be back here in 4 hours. So I think we built enough houses to handle people. I'm hoping we can get some of these patients knocked out soon, so the corresponding people coming in have a place to go. Because I'm assuming they're all in really rough shape. Got plenty of steam cores. There's just so much to research all at once. Because, like, automation integration would be good. These two are kind of late. I don't know if I'm going to bother with those. Advanced coal mine I could definitely see being useful. This stuff is also not, like, super helpful at this point. And then the power upgrade is something I want to get to eventually as well. So I think we're doing fine. I think after automation integration, we'll jump back to... What did they say I needed? Beacon, this guy. So we'll knock that one right out first thing in the morning. You guys working overtime? You are, okay. And the discontent will go down once we get these people that are sick out of here as well. You're back in 30 minutes. We won't survive this. Excuse me. There we go. We got 19 sick people to take care of. They immediately got pulled into the It's always hard to tell where the edge of the storm is. I think we will allow our crew to go one more time, or our outpost people to come one more time to the city, and then we'll shut down the steel thing. Let's see. I was going to send you guys out. I think I will send you guys to Camp Vulcan. It's going to take you a day. And then you guys are going to hit Deep Hollow. And then hopefully there's not much beyond. And then you can come back to the snow burrows. But we'll see what happens there. You guys working? You are. Fantastic news. 2 hours. We got to be Johnny on the spot with the research there. They've reached the Deep Hollow. Terrain drops suddenly here into a steep hollow. There are wounded people and dead bodies at its rocky bottom. Wah! These people must have fallen into this hole while escaping the incoming storm. At least half of them didn't survive the crash, but it seems we could rescue the wounded. That is if we strap them to our sleds and bring them to our city quickly. Alright, 19 more people. I've never tried to save everybody before. This is going to be incredibly difficult. I guess this is where you need the faster sleds and the more scouts. Alright. You guys knock out the automaton thing. And then we'll, yeah, temperature drop's coming pretty soon. So you guys knock out the automaton research. We'll get the outpost dude. We're out of wood.
Let's march to work.
Where'd all the wood go? Oh, they sucked it into building an automaton. Sure enough. Well, that's good. You know, another worker. Okay, so automaton integration research done. Stereoscopic lens. Holy crap, it takes 100 wood? What kind of lens is this? Let's see here. So you're gonna take 60. Oh, really? It's that little? I thought it would have been a really expensive amount of research. All right, so maybe we can't do that yet. That's expensive. Okay, so our wish list for research: advanced coal mine, definitely. The stereoscopic lens, important as well. And then heating is probably our other one. And then everything else is kind of gravy, but I guess we won't put these guys to work until we have the necessary wood. Does delaying the lens, like, is that bad? Also, I'm a little confused as to why our outpost team hasn't sent another team out in a while. Paying attention to wood as much as I can. We have 3 sawmills and they're making 10 wood per hour, so we should be able to get there before noon. New automaton was built. Sick. All right, where are you? Where'd it go? Part of it is I need to shut this off so they don't suck up the wood that I'm trying to use for my research. I guess the automaton we just like assign. Production queue is empty. Oh, there it is. What is it? What's your name? The Superior Norwegian. I love the names they give to the automatons. It's wonderful. All right, the amputees are going down. Oh man, when did we hit 100 wood? That happened so fast. I like looked away for a second. Okay, now we can queue up. We can queue up one more automaton because when we hit 100 wood, we'll be able to utilize that, or 80 wood, whatever. Okay, now they've sent the crew back. All right, I think we'll let this crew arrive, or can we? I'm gonna bring them back. Come back to the city. I think if I send them to the wood place, it's gonna be like too close to call. 8 hours. We might finish the lens before nightfall, but I also might go ahead and just push out a bad food. Are we into soup? Is that why people are upset? We're making soup. Oh, that's wild. This guy is within the range of the agitator, so the efficiency of this one is up to 60 per hour. Well, this one's just lagging around 50 per hour. That's very interesting. So the nice thing about the automaton running the coal mine is it's I don't think this chart is right. Is it's going to run the coal mine at all hours. These guys are making a second automaton. What's this one's name? The Royal Norfolkman. Didn't sound like what I said, but it you know what I mean. Where do we want to put that guy to work?
Return your tools.
Steel? Wood? Maybe we put him to work in the... That one's almost out of wood. Maybe we put him to work out here. It's cold. I don't know if that thing needs to be on if there's an automaton working in there. The Superior Norwegian Get back to your job. Alright, it's gonna drop by 2 temperatures tomorrow. Oh man, look at our coal production is through the roof. Crazy. Alright, you guys are not gonna finish tonight, so I think what I should do, it's not gonna be a popular decision, but I'm gonna do foreman emergency shift. And I knew they were gonna be unhappy about it, but it's necessary to get our research where I need it to be. So yeah, they'll knock that out. Yeah, our coal production is fine, which is impressive. Food rations are doing great too. We're at 6 days worth. We'll see if we have the space for these people. I'm not 100% sure. But we have plenty of spare resources to make more houses if need be. 2, 1. Okay, we do have homeless people. A lot. So we need 2 houses real quick here. Where have we been building our houses? I think we've just been building them over here, because there's already a guard post and a fighting club, so people are, are like pretty happy. We might have to, and we definitely will, I'll have to move this Steam hub in just a little bit. Alright, you guys have a place to go. I'm kind of thinking of sending you all the way out to Camp Compass. This is going to be more people for sure. So let's try to send them as far out as we can before the storm shows up. Spirits are high! The people you ordered to stay for the emergency shift returned to work without complaint. We know with the storm coming, we need to put in extra hours. Everyone has to work together if we are to survive the deadly cold. Yeah, the discontent went away! Hallelujah! Alright, somebody get out here and build these houses. so these people don't freeze to death. We could have our factory pivot back to making prostheses, because we're at 14 amputees and we have no prosthesis. So honestly, we got steel. We got the steel. We might as well. And we're bringing back another big chunk of steel as we go. So after they finish the beacon, I think I will pivot to I think we'll do the advanced coal mine. Because we want to have our automatons running the coal mines when the storm hits, and having the coal mine just be advanced will be better for the automatons, because they already kind of have less efficient, well, they do have less efficiency than people do, so. Alright, how are things going? The lens has been researched. The beacon can now gauge the severity of the incoming storm. How? Does it just happen? I don't know. We'll let that fly. Let's see. Advanced coal mine. Since these guys are working around the clock, we might as well make use of them. Is the beacon working? How do I tell? Hope Falls! Sir, the scientists couldn't believe their eyes, but they've double and triple checked their calculations. They say the strongest winds of the storm will cause the temperature to plummet beyond anything we've ever experienced before. Hunting will be impossible, the plants in the hothouses will freeze, everyone left outside the city will perish, and so will we if we can't heat our homes properly. Hope Falls. Holy hell. Alright. Rescue the survivors from the snow burrows. Recall all scouts and outpost teams. We've already researched overdrive, research generator power upgrade, and then gather a week's worth of food for each citizen, a total of 3,660 food rations. We're actually well on our way to a week's worth of food rations. But the more people we bring back, the more food rations we need to make, so something to consider. Have over 600 people living in houses only. Wow, we're doing a good job. Now, so we're going to be bringing back even more people. So let's go ahead and build more houses a little preempt. Well, we got to reconfigure this neighborhood over here. Part of it is I would love to get rid of some of these hospitals. There's no patients in here right now. But part of it is like the hospitals are overcrowded, and I don't think we can get rid of any of these without them getting wrecked. How many people can go in an infirmary? 10 beds, but that could go up to 20. And they're treated faster than medical posts, and they will be treated safely and reliably. Okay. So maybe what we want to do is knock down an infirmary somewhere here. That city is getting too big for itself. Alright. First things first. Steam hub like I talked about. Move it in one road. Tear out this road and the steam hub. Build an infirmary back here and then add a house. Can I put a house in this space? Just make the house more narrow. It'll be fine. Storm is coming. That's fine. And you know what? We haven't done propaganda in a very long time. Seems like it's the right moment to raise hope with the propaganda. Takes wood. Alright, they're building the steam hub. Excuse me. A runaway child! Sir, a man here is here to see you. He says his daughter ran away after the news of the storm spread. He wants to borrow a scout sled and go after her. She's a big girl, but she was always very impulsive and she scares easily. So she ran out into the storm? He'll die too? No. Equip him for the journey. 30 rations is nothing. Allow him to attempt to save his daughter. I wouldn't stop a man. That's just ruthless. Like, if he wants to try and save her, I'm more than willing to let him attempt. He knows what he's getting into. Alright, take out this street. Tear down that old guy. And then we'll put down the infirmary here. Here, I guess. Let's see here. Let's build a house. Because we need 2 more houses anyway. So let's build a house here. We'll put the infirmary next to that house. And then we'll put this house there. I think we'll have to tear down this steam hub before we can put in the infirmary. And in fact, we'll have to wait for some wood because we're out of wood. We have 199 trees there, 624, and this is being worked by an automaton, so that'll continue to produce. Where's our others? Do we only have 2? Oh no, here it is. 129, okay. How's the research going? 6 more hours? People are hungry. You guys are waiting? Do we bother sending them out for more wood? Let's try it one. It's gonna take them 9 hours. Okay, I think they can get to woodland and back before the storm hits. I'm betting we can do it. When's the storm happening? 7 days from now? We got so much time. What day is it? 34? Holy cow. So much time. We could make tons of wood by then. And I think 2 scout teams will work just fine. I guess it'll depend on the number of things they find out in the wasteland, but... Building the houses. People are being treated. That is great. Yeah. Oh, we can stuff the infirmary in here. Might as well. Cole is doing great. I think there's I was gonna say, I think there's another coal deposit out here. I think. Yeah, I think I would like to get a third coal mine going. And then what we can do is when the storm hits, we'll just pivot all of our automatons. Like, we have an automaton running steel. We have an automaton running a lumber camp over here. We'll just pivot our automatons to the coal production so we don't have people running them when the cold hits. Approach the camp, we can see that its inhabitants are busy packing. They dismantled a couple huts to build improvised sledges. You're going the wrong way! The scientists mistook us for refugees, but after we tell them about their city, they're nonplussed. It's probably too close to the storm to withstand it. Well, you might consult Nansen on that if you reach him in the south. Their work is done. We could convince them to join us so that we could show them to our city. Some of them may die. It'll take us like a day to go back. 19 scientists. And we've discovered the jagged rocks. All right, I'm sorry, scientists. You can come to the city. I'm not gonna take the time to bring you back now because we need to knock out these extra places. No man left behind, but you better be able to walk on your own. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so the cold has set in. It is too cold to process food right now, so let's kick the temperature up. Put these engineers to work over here. Get these patients going. We can knock out some of these medical posts then. Because how many have like no patients? Or like half patients? Looks like most of them, actually. So honestly, let's tear out you and you. The infirmary will help a lot. It's got better insulation as well, so... Alright, the temperature is kicked up. Things are looking okay-ish. It's pretty chilly in the work zone, though. I was like, why are you comfortable? It's because an automaton is running it. This is also an automaton, so we don't need to be heating that. Why is this gathering post so cold? Oh, it's because it's before work hours. No wonder. No wonder the temperature's all off around the city. Got some sick people, but they're being treated. Are you guys cranking out the... Okay, you are now. I was like, are you guys cranking out the prostheses that I asked you to do? Not yet, but soon. Alright, we need another kitchen, I'm realizing. Because the current cookhouse, the two cookhouses I have are not keeping up with demand. So, let's throw it down over here. And honestly, let's throw down an agitator. Just cause they're relatively cheap. Yeah, it's 10, 10, and 10. And it boosts production across the board. Does it make healing more efficient too? It kind of looked like it did. Advanced coal mine. All right, let's research the next segment of healing, or healing? Heating, I should say. Advanced heaters might be good too. Charcoal kiln, I'm not interested in. Honestly, let's knock out gathering post installation. We need more wood until we can do the power upgrade 3. So we'll hold off on that for a second. Okay. I was like, I didn't understand the chart before where it was like, you have a deficit of 4,000 coal. And I'm like, are you sure about that? Because our coal is kind of like maxed out for a very long time. Alright, and then this kitchen should make us hit our limit. Thank you, Agitator, making all the people definitely soup. gonna make another resource depot over here. I'm going crazy with the resource depots, but I would like to be able to process more raw food into rations if we can. I think we're doing well. I think we're set up well for the storm here. Food supplies ready. Huzzah! Our hope goes up. Fantastic. How's propaganda going? Still about half a day left. Or, sorry, 3/4 on propaganda, half a day on patrol. Could throw some people in prison just to prove a point, but I think we'll let that be. All right, you guys have built an outpost. We still have 6 days and a bit, so we'll definitely be sending more wood to the city. We tore down those 2 healing posts, so let's replace them with housing. And we built the resource depot. Fantastic. Food rations. And you guys are still moving. You will reach your destination very shortly. We just have to keep tasks rolling. The gathering posts being heated will be good because the coal thumpers are going to continue to run in the storm as well. I think maybe they freeze. I'm not sure. I can't remember what freezes and what doesn't in the storm. The jagged rocks. On the surface, it looks like it's been fractured by the shock of an underground explosion. It appears there may have been an underground base here. Dude, what a better way to have waited out the storm is underground. Why did they leave our base open to the world? Ruins of the underground base reek of sulfur. It must have been a warm and sheltered place, but now exploring its depths is dangerous. Exploring the ruins, we found a briefcase signed by Nansen. It seems to contain some interesting blueprints. Let's take the technology, and let's see if we can't catch up with Nansen's Stormwatch. The storm's getting close here, so it'll be good. It'll be good for that team. Oh, we don't even need to research the generator safety bypass. Sick. All right, gathering outpost insulation has been achieved. Oops. Upgrade. Away. Good. The camp compass. I'm having I can't talk. I'm anticipating that there will be people at Camp Compass. If this team doesn't find people at Nansen's Stormwatch, we will oh, they are losing people. One of them have already died on the way. We will send somebody over to the snow burrows to try and grab those people. Sorry, scientists. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I think I've already made that joke. It's hard not to in this game. All right, more houses have been made. What's our total bot? 629. This is by far the biggest city I've built in this game to date, which is, I'm impressed with myself. All right, chugging along to day 35. Plenty of food. Taking a break. Honestly, if the
Work is done for the day.
if we're keeping up with the coal, do we pull our automatons off of the coal mine? I'm not sure. This guy continues to truck along. So does this guy. All right, the 24-hour thing has expired on our research. So we'll get that tomorrow. These guys are still moving. Let's go ahead and fast forward and get to Nansen's base before the end of the episode here. We've reached Nansen's Stormwatch. This sturdy building could withstand a severe Arctic winter. It's crammed with sophisticated scientific equipment, yet the camp seems to be abandoned. We found a note left by Nansen and his co-workers. The expected cold is hard to predict. It will be way below any temperature ever recorded on Earth. Gale force 10 as the jet stream seems to abate on descent. Afterwards, the climate shall start improving slowly. We're moving towards this apocalyptic storm to confirm our predictions. Farewell and may God protect you. You're going to the storm? Why? You're gonna freeze immediately. All right, you guys go to the snow burrows, and then hopefully we'll just yank you back to the city, and there won't be anything else to explore out there. What is the technology they have? Boosted scout sleds. Do we bring them? Oh man, do we want to bring that back to the city immediately? I think we do, because I think bringing it back and then sending them out again to rescue the people will be faster with the scout sleds than just moving around on our own. All right, that's a great place to pause the episode. If you guys enjoyed, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Frostpunk or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.